Hello, Tarot viewers. Welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. Okay, another day is beginning. I'd like to invite you to a short tarot reading. This is a general reading and it is open to all signs. Now, it is also a timeless reading. So, anytime you find yourself looking here, you might learn something, or you might gain something, or maybe find an answer to some questions you might have at this point in your life's journey. Now, what is our main energy for today? We have here the Emperor. Okay. Right now, you have a certain confidence in your. You have a certain confidence right now. You have good boundaries, and at the same time, you know how to implement things. So, you're very efficient at this time. You are very confident, and there's a certain wisdom in the way you handle things. When you look at the Emperor, yeah, he has long beard, and usually the long beard symbolizes wisdom. You're a little bit austere right now. Maybe this is something that you need to put a little bit attention to. Yeah, that's good. You are minimalistic and everything like that. But in a certain sense, also, maybe there is a need for you to have nature close by. Okay, so at this time, when you look at the card of the Emperor right now, everything is concrete. Even the backdrop, the mountains, it's concrete. No, so it's more of the mental working. It's more of the mind working. The intuition is a little bit out of the picture at this present time. So yeah, maybe you need to strike a little bit more of balance right now. It's good. You have very good boundaries. You're very efficient. You are very realistic and grounded in reality. The only thing that you need maybe to improve on is that creativity, learning to listen to your inner world, and also a little bit of herbage in your working environment. So you try to see right now if in your working environment and in the place where you are presently staying right now, if you feel that maybe it could gain some spicing up with regards to, maybe all you have to do is maybe add a small pot of plant. It can immediately bring life to your working table or the room that you are working in. So in a certain sense, yeah, it's good. You're very effective. You have good boundaries. It's just that maybe you need to put a little bit of nature into your working space. Okay. Now, let's try to see how this will unfold. Well, you will be set free. A certain sense of being set free. Uh, Maybe, yeah, you would realize, okay, I am very firm, I am very efficient, but maybe you need to. I feel this is an advice coming from the universe for us to loosen up a bit, okay? Enjoy a little bit, because this person is a little bit firm, a little bit too serious. Yeah, maybe you need to go out. For some of you, maybe there is a need for you to maybe spend a few minutes just going out in nature, taking short breaths, enjoying the fresh air. Okay, maybe going to the garden for a short while, just a little bit to loosen yourself up. So somehow it's like the universe telling you, loosen up a bit. Okay, get out of your tomb. Okay, maybe your work is already becoming a little bit of a tomb, wherein yeah, you no longer see the daylight. So it's like a person getting out of the tomb. Get out and get that vitamin D. Get some daylight, okay, and loosen up a bit, nurture yourself a little bit, and then go back. If you go back working again, I think you'll be more efficient after being refreshed, even just for a few minutes. Now, what is the advice of the universe for you today? Well, you are very, very stable. Celebrate a little bit more. Okay. You see here, the four wands shows that you are on fire. Yes, you are very efficient at this time. You are the emperor. But the judgment says, somehow the judgment cards invites us to go out a little bit, enjoy the beauty of nature, enjoy some fresh air. Be aware of the providence of the divine in your life. And here, it's as if they are saying, celebrate. The sun is shining, okay? It's shining right now, okay? The sun is up. Celebrate a bit. Celebrate the stability that you have right now. Celebrate that efficiency that you have right now. Celebrate the wisdom that you have right now. So I feel the invitation for you right now. Yes, you're doing well. Well, celebrate a little. Loosen up a bit. Loosen up a little bit. And you see here also, when you look at it, one thing that touches me at this time is it's a father, a child, and a mother. Maybe you need to spend some time also with your family. You might be too concerned, too much preoccupied with career, that you might be neglecting. Even here are, maybe these are your friends. So maybe you're neglecting also somehow your loving relationships. So maybe there is a need for you to loosen up a bit, spend more time with your loved ones, your family, your friends. So yeah, it's as if the trumpet is already blowing. Look, it's time for you to take some break, loosen up a bit, celebrate life, live the present moment. Uh, we do not live in order to work. We work in order to live. Okay, so loosen up a bit, enjoy a little bit more today. Okay, this is what I can see for you right now in our Good Morning Tarot. Let us now go to the second part, which is the self-care tip. Okay, for our self-care tip, it says here, how you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Okay, this is a nice moment for us to take a short pause and try to see, how are people treating us? Do they respect our uniqueness? Do they give us a certain do they respect our boundaries? Do they also appreciate the uniqueness that is you? You try to see how people are treating you. Um, Sometimes also we end up in a relationship where the loving and the giving and the sharing is not balanced, wherein it seems that you're the one who's always adjusting, you're the one who's always giving, and yet somehow you feel you are short change. When you start to feel that kind of sensation wherein you feel that the relationship is going one way only, maybe it's time for you to take a pause and try to see, do you have good boundaries? Uh, are you really in a relationship where you can be who you truly are? Or are you in a relationship wherein you are slowly becoming somebody that other people want you to be, and no longer the you that the universe has designed you or created you in order to be? So we need to take some pause every once in a while and try to see, are we really able to live the you that you are meant to be? Or are you slowly becoming somebody that other people want you to be? So it's a good thing, no? It's a good thing. For part of self-care is knowing, checking every once in a while if we have the right boundaries, if we have good boundaries, if we are still able to say no, and if we are still able to really sing the song that we are inspired to sing. It's learning to create a certain balance wherein you love and you also allow people to love you, wherein you respect other people and you also somehow make other people realize that they should also learn, love, and respect the you that you are meant to be. Now, below the card, there is this, picture what it would look like to be loved and appreciated by the world. in just the manner you most desire. Channel this image as you move through your day. Okay. So, yeah, try to see if people seems to if you are in a circle of people who always put you down, maybe it's time for you to see, are you in the right environment? Or maybe you might be in the right environment, but maybe the way you deal with them needs to change. The dynamics of the relationship needs to change, wherein you are able to live before them with integrity, with love, and with care, but at the same time also you receive the same loving, caring energy that you deserve. Now, let's try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card so that we can gain more insight. We'll start with the internal self care. It says here, reflect upon times that you expected others to caretake your emotions. How did this work out? Did you receive what you needed? Ultimately, it is up to us to be our own emotional caretakers, to learn how to soothe and uplift our spirits. In the face of external challenges, it can be tempting to desire, or even demand, that others take on some of this load. But this is not their load to bear. Today, decide to let your expectations of others go. Focus your energy on assessing your emotional state. Take at least one action toward self-soothing. It's good, when you look at it. Don't wait for others to nurture you. Nurture yourself. So take time doing the things you want to do. It's very much close to what we saw in our tarot reading for today. You might be too engrossed trying to please people, like the emperor who is too engrossed in his career, that you do not have time anymore to go out of the tomb and enjoy the sunshine. Okay. To go out of the tomb is to go out of that daily uh, grind, daily challenges that you encounter, just to take a pause and smell the flowers. To go out of your tomb in order to spend more time with the people you value in your life. To go out of the tomb and to celebrate the present moment. So it's like, don't wait for others to nurture you. Nurture yourself. Okay, external self-care. Focus on the most prominent relationship in your life right now. Ask yourself what it is you desire most from this person. Do you find yourself craving verbal affirmation from others, physical care and affection? Do you want to be admired, respected, left alone? What if you could give this thing to yourself and be the ultimate partner you desire? Today, choose one thing that you often feel you need from this person and take an action to provide it for yourself. At the end of the day, notice how you feel. Has your need been met? Yes, oftentimes when we go through life, we feel shortchanged. And when we look at it, it is because we were expecting other people to fill up our cups. Actually, the source of happiness is in you. All you have to do is to constantly have that loving relationship with that infinite source of love, which is the divine. Second is learning to love yourself. You are the source of your happiness. The source of happiness is in you. Have your cup be filled up by that loving relationship with the divine and that loving relationship with yourself. Once your cup is overflowing, You don't need other people to fill up that cup. That's why you see people who have undergone this maturation in their life. They become, they have gone this holistic healing or holistic transformation. They are happy whether they are with people, and they are also happy whether they are alone. Why? Because they don't need people to fill up their cup. They're a cup that is constantly overflowing. They love themselves and they know that they are loved by the divine. And so when they reach out to other people, they like to reach out to them in order to share in the happiness that they feel that is overflowing inside them. And if these people would come and go, they are not affected by it because they know that these people, they are just sharing with them the joy that they have. Now, if these people choose to go for a while, to live for a while, they let them be. They give them the freedom of coming and going. And so people find more joy being with these people because they don't feel constrained to stay. They come and go. And because of that interaction, that kind of dynamics, these people choose to come back because they feel drawn to this kind of energy. An energy that is very supportive, an energy that is very welcoming, but does not tie them down. They feel free to come and go. So in a certain sense, yes, don't expect other people to fill up your cup. You are a cup that is overflowing. The source of your happiness is in you. And also, you are the source of your happiness. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to gain some insights in our Good Morning Tarot. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again next time. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.